In this video, I'll discuss Q4 FY25 result and Concall of RBZ Jewelers. So it is a Ahmedabad-based jewelry company. They have two segments. One is B2C segment, one is B2B segment, like Khajansi Jewelers. In their B2B segment, they do job work for retail jewelers, like they take advance gold from those retail jewelers and make the jewelry, and then give it to them, and they take the spread of the making charge. Okay, so that is the point. And as they do advance gold business, it is a very good model if you see that, because in advance gold model you do not need high amount of working capital. Also, if we see Sky Gold also, they are shifting to advanced gold business in the coming years. So that is a good thing for RBZ Jewelers. And in the B2C segment, they have a 12,000 square feet showroom in Ahmedabad. So they have a huge showroom. As also Khajansi, if we see, they has a showroom of 10,000 square feet showroom in Chennai, and as well as RBZ also have a very big showroom, and they are planning to open another showroom in the coming 2 years. One in Rajkot, one in Surat. Okay, so that is the point. I'll discuss this in the later part. So that is the point. And another thing I have to discuss, that RBZ is mainly a occasional jewelry manufacturer. Okay, so if we see Sky Gold also do like occasional jewelry and also daily jewelry, but RBZ is specialized in occasional jewelry. So that is the thing with RBZ. So let's discuss about the result. In Q4 FY25, their revenue grew by 60% year on year. They registered a revenue of 140 crore. So in terms of growth, they have shown a good kind of growth in the FY25. Whole year, if we see, they grew by 60% in FY25. They gave a guidance of 500 to 600 crore for FY25 in the quarter of Q4 FY24. They, as we can see, that they managed to achieve the guidance of 500 crore to 600 crore. So that is a good thing that they achieved their guidance in FY25. But if we look at their future guidance, they are guiding us for a 700 crore revenue in FY26, which is a 30% growth, and in FY27 they are giving a guidance of 1000 crore, which is a 40% CAGR growth. So in terms of the guidance in the coming years, that is a bit low if we see, because in this year FY25 they grew by 60%, but in the next couple of years the management is expecting a guidance of 30 to 40% kind of. Okay, so that is a bit low. We have to see that how this works or not, if they can beat their guidance. So that is the thing we have to see. So that is their guidance. In one thing, RBZ is different from other jewelers, that they are saying that the market is bit sluggish in last couple of months because of the gold price. They mentioned it many times that after Akshaya Tritiya, that was a good day, when in the Akshaya Tritiya they have a good kind of growth, but after that the whole month went flat. So that is the thing we have to look at in RBZ in the coming quarters also, because they are saying that as the gold price gone up to like 1 lakh per 10 gram. So that is why the buyer of the jewelry buyers are postponing their buying. So that is the thing we have to look at, that how the demand part of this company goes in the future. Because if we look at other companies like Sky Gold also, if we look at Kullan, all of them are saying that yeah, the like 22 karat gold jewelry are in the demand. 22 karat jewelry demand are lesser in last few months, but customers are shifting towards the like 14 karat, 18 karat kind of jewelry. So that is the thing. But if we see, as they are occasional jeweler, I mean they are expertise in occasional jewelry, they may not into 18 karat, 14 karat kind of jewelry. So that can be a reason that the management is saying about the demand problem. Okay, so that is the thing we have to look at in the future also. In Q1 FY26 means that the coming quarters, the management is also saying that both Q1 and Q2 will be sluggish in terms of the demand. So yeah, we have to look at that how all of this goes in the future. So that is the thing with the market condition. In terms of B2B capacity expansion, they do not have any kind of plan. They said that they will do CAPEX after they achieve 1600 kg volume. So as of now in FY26 they done a volume of 1400 kg. So that is the thing we have to look at also, that how their volume is going up. So that is the thing with the B2B segment. They do not have any kind of plan as of now. So that is the thing. In terms of the store expansion, as I said, they are planning to open another 2 stores, and one in Surat, one in Rajkot. Surat store will be open in Q3 FY26 and Rajkot store will be opening in Q1 FY27. So that is the thing with store expansion, and they are expecting our retail sales of 400 to 500 crore in FY26 and 600 to 700 crore in FY27. So if we look at their retail segment guidance of retail segment, that is quite good, because if we see their revenue guidance, overall revenue guidance, they are guiding us for a 700 crore in FY26. Out of 700 crore, 400 to 500 crore will be retail sales. Okay, so that is the point, that as the retail sales will go up, their margins will be also in a higher side. So that is the thing with the store expansion and B2C segment. In terms of their EBITDA margin in this quarter, they grew their EBITDA margin by 500 bps to 10.69%. Okay, so in terms of the EBITDA margin, they done a good job. In terms of their PAT, they grew their PAT by 200% in this quarter. But why the PAT is higher in this quarter? Because the management is saying that because in the last year Q4 FY24 there was some accounting adjustment was there, so that is why the PAT of Q4 FY24 was lower, and that is why the growth is higher in this quarter. But yeah, if we see, they in the last quarter also they grew around 100%, if I am not really wrong. So that is the thing with the PAT growth. So in terms of the guidance, they are giving a guidance of 45 crore PAT in FY26, which is a 15% growth year on year. So in terms of the growth, that is really low if we see, because the revenue guidance is 32% growth, but PAT is only 15%. So in terms of PAT, that is really low. And in FY20 in FY27 also, they are giving a guidance of 55 crore, which is 20% growth year on year if we see. So that is really a low number if we see, because the revenue guidance they are giving around 40% CAGR, but the PAT guidance is around 15-20%. So if we see their operating leverage also, till FY25 they are getting the operating leverage, but in the future that may not be a thing with this company. But we have to track that company, that how all of these things goes in the future, because the management is guiding us for this, but anything can happen, we have to see. But as an overall company, if we see RBZ, if we compare it to Agency or Sky Gold and Agency is growing about 100%, and they are beating their guidance also. See, every quarter the management comes out, of Sky Gold management comes out and they increase their guidance, and after increasing the guidance also they beat the guidance. So that is the thing with Sky Gold. The Agency, if we see Agency Jewelers management also, they are giving a guidance of 25%, but they are doing 100% growth. But if we see RBZ, they are giving a guidance of in the FY26, in the FY25 they had a guidance of 500 to 600 crore. They done a revenue of 530 crore. So in terms of the guidance also, RBZ is not beating their guidance, but both Sky Gold and Agency is doing that. So that is why you may see that their P ratio is lower, like they have a P ratio of 15x, whereas Sky Gold and Agency, all of them have a P ratio more than 30x. You may see that the P ratio is lesser in RBZ, but I think that as their guidance is, as their commentary about their market condition is, P ratio will be remaining in that range only. But in the Sky Gold, in the Agency, I think there is a chance of re-rating. So that is the thing with the P ratio and valuation. And as a overall business also, they are growing about 60%. Sky Gold and Agency both growing about 100%. In terms of volume also, they are expecting a volume growth of 10% in coming years, whereas Sky Gold is growing about 50%, Agency is growing about 50%. So that is the thing. As a whole business, I think Sky Gold and Agency is better because of their momentum in business. So that is the thing with RBZ. So that's it for the video. Thanks for watching.